Hi everybody. Okay, I'm gonna do two more videos here. Because the two movies feature the same actor. And I'm gonna show you the differences in the roles. Okay, so the first film is For Better or For Worse, like in the title. It's a 2014 film. It stars Lisa Whelchel from Facts of Life, Ken Fields, Back to Life, and Antonio Cupo, C Cupo. Okay. So he plays Marco, and um, they're basically she owns a wedding planning business, and he is a divorce attorney, and they happen to share the same kind of building. They're next door to each other. So at first she doesn't like him at all because she's trying to build, marriages, and he's tearing them down or saying like what you should do to protect yourself. So, um, but Kim Phil's character actually says, "Okay, but he's hot." um, so um, and then of course the added layer is her son and his daughter are madly in love and gonna get married. And at first, the both parents are vehemently opposed because of age, because they say they're too young to get married, they're too young to know what they want, and she's opposed because she says, "How dare your daughter totally change my son because he's acting in ways he never acted before," and you know But then they finally find out through 2 hours of movie. Basically, at the end of the movie, they give in and say, "Okay, maybe you do know what you want," and they allow the marriage to happen without any more problems from that. But the mother, put some stuff in the way because she knows that there was a girl that he used to like. And so she thinks that if she gets them back together with the other girl, he'll forget the girl he's going to marry. But, of course it doesn't work that way. And of course, then Olivia gets hurt because she thinks that he doesn't want to marry her anymore. And, kind of hilarity and problems ensue. But they finally give up. And then in the meantime, the parents fall in love. But when I say it's gradual, it is gradual. Although, see, Lisa Wilson's character has the problem that most people don't want to get into. Okay, I'll explain. Well, first of all, she was very much in love with her first husband, but he unalived due to circumstances. And so she's unwilling to give her heart, right? That's part of it. So she goes for a person who she feels is safe and is good on paper. So, you know how they say, like, if you look at two people, they seem like they would go together because they seem good on paper, but then when it comes to reality, it just doesn't work out? It's one of those things. But luckily, um, he sees it before she does, and he says, the boyfriend that she had, first of all, he's very skittish to change, and he's very like they've been together apparently 3 years or something, and he's never proposed to her. And then all of a sudden, this new guy comes in and he wants to lock her down. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he proposes. He's like, "I think it's time we move this relationship." And then finally, she has to realize that she doesn't feel the same way she does with Marco than she does with the other guy. So then she, lets him down easy and stuff. But okay, to all the people who watch this video, I will give you a little tip. I'm not a dating expert. I'm no kind of expert whatsoever. But do not fall for somebody who looks good on paper, but it doesn't work out. Don't fall for the on paper thing, because sometimes it works out. Sometimes it does. But more often than not, it does not work out. So if you go by that, you're setting yourself up to fail. You gotta have that thing. You gotta have that chemistry, that spark, that thing that nobody can explain. If you have that, you're good. And also, I said this before too. If you have to talk somebody into liking you, not the person for you. So just save yourself some time. But so it's a good movie, but it makes you think. It really does. I mean, you can go surface level and say, "Oh, this is a nice comedy." It is, but it makes you think too. So, all right. Video number 2 coming up.